Man, so this is not a view anybody's used to seeing. It's really not. This is not a view that anybody is ever really used to seeing. Nobody's really ever seen this view of this room. Happy New Year, everyone. This is going to be my last broadcast for quite a few weeks. And I was thinking about it and thinking about it and thinking about it. And I'm looking at the studio and I hadn't really torn it down yet. I've been taking off the wall hangings and stuff of that nature and getting that done, as you can see, because different things that meant a lot and mean a lot to all of us, um, they're down. They're taken down, and they are currently, in the process of being packed and stowed and ready to go. Um, so I wanted to say a few things before everybody else logs in and says hi, and everybody gets a chance to start doing their thing before we end the year out. And one of the things I wanted to say is, I give Tyler a lot of shit. I give Tyler an ample amount of shit. I really do, and I know it. And there are times where I sit back and I go, God, did I push it a little too far with him? But I know I give him just this very amazing amount of shit. And with that being said, I mean, Tyler's taking the reins while I'm going to be setting up down in Texas. And we all make comments and we all like to poke fun and have a good time. I want everyone to really understand that I weighed that decision out for a long time, a very ample amount of time. And as I weighed that decision out and I made that decision, I I picked Tyler because he's stuck with it. And when he started broadcasting with me, he really just never had done it and didn't know if he had what it took. He didn't know if it was right for him. He didn't know if it was the right move. And he got into it and he's stuck with it. And as he's stuck with it, he's proven to be very, very good at what he does. And as most of you guys know from the other show that Tyler does with me, he is turned himself into a, I would say, better than average, if not very good broadcaster. He's gotten real good at it. I I look to next year with a lot of hope. I know there's going to be some very severe trials next year that I've got to walk through. There's not anybody that's going to be able to carry those for me. I'm going to have to do them on my own. And with all of that being said, I'm excited. I'm nervous. I've got a lot that's going through my mind. I've got a lot of things that are scary that I'm looking at. I know that I'm leaving the reins of this creation that I started on in 2016 with Rage of all people. I'm leaving this and sincerely in the hands of the best broadcast team that I have personally ever put together and that I have personally ever worked with. They are far and again, they've come so far, and I don't give the guys as much credit as they truly do deserve. But they're the best broadcast team I've ever worked with. I'm so proud of all of them. Speaking of one,
What up, dude?
what's going on, man?
Oh,
So do we get to see some sexy cars before I leave?
I am at the Sex City car capital of Thayer.
Oh, love sexy cars.
Oh, and yeah, Lucifer followed me over.
Followed you? I can't believe that cat followed you.
Yeah,
what
well,
is it?
His damn owner came over here too, and
what is it with that cat that he's always got to be on the show?
I don't know. He wanted to tell you goodbye, I think.
I mean that is like
goodbye?
That is like
you gonna get off me long enough to say goodbye?
That is the most attention hungry pussy I have ever seen in my life.
You're not wrong. What are you doing?
Yeah, so last view before I tear it all down. I mean,
the cantaloupe is gone.
There's blank walls. I mean, it's all coming apart. Hi, Becky. Hey, Tommy. Irene's in the chat room. Sue's in the chat room.
I'm live via cell phone right now.
Right. Hey, I've done it before. Susan says it's a tuxedo thing. Then Irene's like, the cantaloupe? Here, hang on. I can cheer you up. All right, hang on. Give me a second.
Getting a wet willy right now from this damn cat. No, the cantaloupe. Yes.
He's not far away.
All right, get off me, Lisa. Look.
Yes, this room is currently getting.
Tell me out of my ear.
This room is currently getting packed up and getting ready to be boxed up and ready to ship and head on south. Dude, I got to tell you what happened. All right, I was talking about it last night when all of us were together. And hey, thank you to everybody who reached out or came by last night. Very big thank you to Big D and to Jen for coming out last night. And
her boobies for showing up.
Oh, yes, and Jen's boobies definitely for showing up. And
I heard about that.
Yeah, you missed out.
Dude,
you lucky asshole.
Dude, we may not have had many people there, but I'll tell you what, we had a great time. We had the single most perverted waiter in the entire Central Illinois area. It was awesome.
This is his name Mario? Is that right?
Raphael.
Raphael, yes.
Yes.
One of the Ninja Turtles.
Right. I'll tell you, if I ever go back in there after this move, I swear to God, I'm going to ask for Raphael again because it was awesome being served by somebody who is an extreme pervert. That guy it was amazing.
He was hilarious.
Oh, yeah. I mean, made the night great.
Are we talking bigger pervert than Marvin?
Ooh.
I'd say equal with Big D.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
That's
man.
a lot.
And, dude, I mean, it was Big D and Jen and Sage. Wells came out. I picked up Susan and brought her with me and Raphael. And, I mean, we just had a wonderful time. The food was good. Wouldn't you say so, Sage? Food was all right.
Yeah, I enjoyed what I got, which was the steak fajita taco salad, and it was really good.
I mean, I sucked down a couple of margaritas, of course.
Top shelf.
Oh yeah, top shelf, man. No playing around. I left with a $50 tab.
Mine was almost $40, but yeah.
I mean, now, and I'm not gonna, obviously, Xochimilco's chocolate milk cacao.
Grocery milk cacao.
It's not
You weren't
exactly.
even there. Shut up.
It's not exactly the cheapest place to go to. I mean, it's really not. But you get good service, you get decent food, the drinks are right. Have you ever seen a margarita served in a beer mug until last night?
No, that was the first for me. And I made that comment. I was like, I've never seen a margarita in a beer mug.
I know. And that beer mug, I mean, it's like this tall. It's about that big around. I mean,
yeah, that was every bit of at least a 32-ounce beer mug.
yeah. You're like staring down the barrel of a really, really large shotgun,
Get off of me!
Dude, that cat, I don't get it.
Magnet. Oh, I love your face.
But yeah, it was an awesome time at Chocolate Milk Cacao.
Social milk of chocolate milk cacao.
And I mean, I'm
You are getting fat.
No, I'm not. Shut up.
I'm talking to the cat, you fuck.
Oh, fuck.
But no, I mean, I was actually being sincere right at the pickup. No entrance music or nothing tonight. This is kind of a, I know that I'm going to give everybody a little history lesson tonight. Now, in August of 2016, I had been sitting around my house in Peoria for like 3 months and just itching to get back to broadcasting.
Playing with your little balls.
I was going nuts, man. And so I ended up calling up, of all people, I called up Rage.
Oh my God.
And I was like, let's do something. Let's do a podcast. Let's test the waters. Let's see if it's got any popularity. Let's see if people like it. And let's try it out. And we did. Thankfully we did, and he got me rolling with it again. And there have been a lot of people that have come and gone. And Mayhem Unleashed has gone through so much evolution over all of this time. Oh, there is a sexy Firebird.
Ooh.
Look at that. Woo. Oh, that's body fill.
Shave the door handles.
Nice. That's going to look sexy as hell when it's done.
Oh, yeah.
Man, I can't wait to see that when I come back in June. Oh, my
Brand new
God.
glass put in.
Mm-hmm.
She'd be ready for some paint here real quick.
Oh, man, that's going to be beautiful. Now, Tyler, you got to see the next one. Oh, my God.
I see it.
Dude, when I saw that car the first time, I'm not kidding. Sage will back this up. I almost nutted myself. Because it is such a gorgeous car.
The one sitting right over here.
Yes, that one.
Oh my God.
And she's all original with the original wood frame.
Oh.
I think
you just got
Tyler,
the glass in.
You just got the glass in. Yes.
Oh.
Front windows in. Oh,
I need to go find Susan right now.
Tyler, put that thing away.
I need to go find Susan right now.
God, that is beautiful. Oh, man.
Back glasses in.
Yeah. Now, Sage, what is that again? Why don't you tell everybody about that car?
This is a 36 Chevy. Standard. 2-door coupe. And now that the glass is in, all the interior can go in, which has been started.
All right. Look at that headliner. My God.
Wow.
White.
It's got
leather.
a hell of a stereo system already in it.
Yeah, we can see that.
So yeah, she's coming together.
That's gorgeous.
Stereo up at the top there.
Look at that, man. A little bit of modern convenience to go with some very beautiful classic look.
Got a Corvette engine in it. I don't know if I can get this up. My bad.
Sue, if you've got a minute, Tyler needs a towel.
I'm going to need a couple towels.
That is some gorgeous cars. My God, those are awesome.
It's Corvette 305 or 350. 300.
Look at that. Look at that power plant.
An LT.
LT1 Corvette engine.
So that's a 350 LT1.
Yep. But whenever we tell you it's all original wood frame, trust me, we dealt with the wood frame putting the windows in.
Right, right.
It was crazy because I was just like back there and helping put these windows in, and I'm like, holy shit, there's wood inside of this fucking car.
Yeah. So I mean, but to go that original, but still have that mill sitting underneath the hood.
Yeah, and we're gonna put a new transmission in this so that we get overdrive.
Right.
Because right now it doesn't have overdrive, but
Going 700 R4.
That's the plan. Yes.
Yeah, that'd be a good plan.
And this,
I'm going to want to see that.
Oh man,
the Pontiac. I can't lift the hood on the Pontiac right now, but
right.
It's got a big motor in it.
I can't see my phone right now. What year Pawnee?
This is a 1970, 71.
Trans Am?
Firebird.
Okay.
This is not a Trans Am. Oh, we can lift the hood. He just made it to where we can lift the hood.
Oh, we're going to see under the hood.
Yes, sir.
Remind you guys, back when Sage did his fall cookout, I got to get this full tour with a beer in my hand, and I needed a towel afterwards. And there's the main reason why.
Ooh, oh shit, I almost wrecked. Oh shit.
And this is a Mikey. This is 400 board 40 over with a actual true shaker.
There it is.
And yeah, she's pretty. She's got all the bells and whistles.
Oh yeah, she has that nice throaty sound. 40 over, yes, there is a nice throaty sound, Becky.
And we went and put a posi track rear end in this because it did not come standard with that.
No, it didn't. Now did you go
Oversized swing bar.
I don't remember. Did he go with the Chevy 8.8 or did he go with the Ford 9-inch to get that posi?
No, this is a posi track out of a 78 TA.
Okay.
To keep it all Pontiac. And the interior will be getting done soon. It's being made right now. But here's most of the interior.
Oh my God.
All the wiring done.
She's ready to go together. Yeah, there you go. Full digital dash. How's it going, AP?
Fire
That
missiles.
car is designed and built for one thing. That car is designed to make girls lose their panties when you drive by.
Yes. Instead of a bench seat in the back, it will have the 2 buckets.
Oh, awesome. Perfect.
Oh, great.
Bucket racing. The shifter it's going to be like a ratchet style.
Nice.
Ratchet mega shift.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah, this is totally going to be different. They're putting Kenwood Exelon stereo system in it. It'll have a shit ton of speakers and some bass, all custom built into the car, to where like there won't be speakers in the door; they'll be in the kick panels.
Right.
To where you're not going to be able to see any of this shit.
April's in the chat room. She says, wanted to tell everyone Happy New Year. Spend the night with the kids. And she says, Sage, stop it. She's wet.
Oh, she's wet now, but I haven't
wait
got
till
to
that
the other
thing
garage.
fires up and drives by. My God. And she says, here's hoping 2023 uses lube.
You got him, right? Okay, I'm going to the other garage.
Oh, Tyler, the other garage. Oh, my God.
What, he has 2 garages?
Yes, he does.
Hey, Mikey, the red one's what year? 2011. Okay.
The red one's in there, and
The black 77.
oh, yeah, the black 77.
We got dark. Oh, dark.
Oh, wait. There's more. Dude, I love the black one, though. I really do.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Come on, Signal. Oh, Sage is froze up now. Oh, man. Just when we were going to see the Corvettes. There we go. I think it caught up with you now. All right, so let's start with the red one.
Okay, am I good?
Yeah, you're good. Let's start with the red one.
I'm stressed, Tyler.
You want to start with the red one?
Yeah, let's start with the red one. Save my favorite for the last. There you go, Tyler.
Ooh, my dad's got one just like that. Same color and everything.
That's an 11 C5, isn't it?
Yep.
11 C5 Grand Sport.
Right, the Grand Sport.
And
so
this
that's
is
the one. That's the one that makes the girls' panties fly out the side of the car and stay at the start line.
This is the fancy garage.
Dude, look at this. Look at all of that history hanging up there. I was just in love in that garage. I could have stayed in there for days. Of course, gun's safe in the garage.
Yeah, we all know what that is. And that thing is packed fucking full.
Right? Nobody
I
better
wonder
storm
what's
there.
in there.
Jeremy.
That's a golf
That's
ball.
a damn thing. That's a damn Thayer arsenal.
That's a golf ball cannon.
I know, right? Those are awesome.
Yes, we've got all sorts of good shit out here.
Right? And let's turn around and see the fuel pump. Look at all of that, man.
And
Look
this
at
is at
all of
Sage's place?
No, this is Sage's next door neighbor, Mike.
Okay.
But dude, my God, man.
Ooh.
And then of course, my favorite one I love the 36 Chevy. I really do. But we're gonna see my favorite one here in a minute.
I don't know. That 36 Chevy's pretty nice.
Look at this. Look, there's an antique Texaco fuel pump. Like gas station pump. You see that?
Really?
Yeah, we redid this.
Say hi. Wave hi, Suze.
Hi,
Yeah,
guys.
we
Hey,
redid this from the ground up.
We're driving.
Look at that, man. That is
Nice.
just mint condition perfect.
We had to rebadge it, redo
That's
everything.
pretty damn impressive.
It's a Wayne gas pump.
Nice.
We got Batman up there looking in the window of just Rabbit's apartment.
What's the matter?
Well, that's something that Tyler and Lori Lightfoot have in common. They both like Batman.
A belt that I made for Mike.
I'm waiting for Tyler to call in the Census Cowboy.
We've got other shit that we've still got to put up.
Right?
Oh, these are panels for the other gas pump that we're doing, which is right here.
Man, that's going to be awesome when it's done. Look at that. There's another fuel pump getting put together. Yeah, JD.
We have a 10-foot see-through gas pump that we're getting ready to do too.
Nice.
Oh shit!
But, I think this might be the Corvette you're looking
Oh
for.
my God, there it is. I love that one.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Dude, I would love to take that car out for a spin just once.
It makes my bunghole flutter.
This one here, we're going to be dropping a new motor in too. It's just got the little 305 in it.
Yeah. That
But,
car deserves so much better than a 305.
Yeah, we're going to be dropping a big one in it.
But I mean, cherried out 77 Shark car, man. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
And the interior's all been redone.
Wait, is that black or maroon?
It's black.
Okay, because in that light, it kind of almost looked like a darker maroon.
No, it's black.
She is black, and she's got, the T-tops.
Yep.
Then the funny thing about this car is this actually used to belong to my uncle.
Oh.
And then my uncle sold it, and somebody else had it, and then Mikey ended up buying it from that other guy and didn't even know it was my uncle's.
My God.
But yeah, it's got the big, telescoping, everything. It's all original except for the stereo, and all the seats and everything's been redone.
And JD says it's black with jizz stains.
Oh, there might be jizz stains. I don't fucking know. But it's got the newer updated mirrors that fold up and shit, and
Hell yeah.
antenna that actually goes down inside.
Yeah, perfect. I hate it when they got that antenna that's always sticking out on cars like that. You really want it to shut off and go away.
Yep, and that's what this one has. This car came factory with a luggage rack.
Damn.
And we hate it. We hate it because whoever did the body work to it, you can see the little nipples where it was. So
Yeah.
eventually we're going to get that fixed.
JD, you think Tyler likes those antennas?
But yeah, there she is.
God, I love that car.
That's beautiful.
And that's a 77.
Now, I will be later this year.
Grand Sport.
There it is, Grand Sport. Later this year, I'm actually going to be starting my project car. And I think as the show progresses and things move forward, I'll get out with some pictures and then load them onto the computer. So I can show you pictures as it comes along. But this is the one that's going to stop. All right, Sage, knowing me as long as you have known me, what would my typical project car, what would it have been?
I'm not really sure because you're kind of out there sometimes and shit. But I could
Sometimes.
I could definitely see you rocking like a Grand National or something like that.
I would love to get my hands on a Grand National.
I could definitely see you rocking with one of those, a big old body car like that. I could definitely see you with that.
So you ready for me to throw you a loop?
Okay.
I'm going to start the project. My project car, when I get it down to Texas, is my 79 Camaro RS.
Well, I knew you had that, and I knew you were wanting to do something with that.
Yes, that car is actually going to come down to Texas. It's going to get an old school, just fully blown to the gills, 427 underneath the hood. And this 427, this is going to be the actual first engine that I have ever personally went from start to finish on, balanced it myself, blueprinted it myself, and did everything.
Okay.
So I'm really looking forward to that. Ryan, you got a 91. I've always had a special place in my heart for the Camaros. And I really have. And I mean, granted, now Sage hit one of them that I really love. I love the Grand National.
My uncle's got a. Well, I don't think. No, he sold that Grand National. He did. He had one, and he built that thing perfectly and sold it down at where the fuck did he sell that at? Fastlane?
Oh, okay.
Down in St. Charles, and
Yeah.
made a hell of a killing. But I mean, he built that motherfucker like he's got a fucking shop in his garage where he can take a car and a body and fucking like turn it.
Nice.
A rotisserie, yeah, he's got a rotisserie to where you can do everything.
But yeah, see, I'm going to get the Camaro done. And then I'm going to sneak up and do a night mission. I'm going to go to Jacksonville. And I'm going to pick up a Cutlass that deserves a better owner.
You see,
No.
Tyler?
You do
Tyler's
not get
got
the
a
Mayhem mobile.
Tyler's got a Cutlass?
Tyler's got
I got
Cutlass.
a 1990 Cutlass.
Oh,
And
1990.
ever since
That's garbage.
ever since I showed this car to TJ, it's either an 89 or 90. It's silver with flames on the side.
It's
and
the
it's
old
purple.
A-body.
And ever since I showed it to TJ, I told him, like, look, that's the Mayhem mobile. He's like, I want it. Give it to me, like, I'll give you 300. I'm like, fuck no. Now he just wants to steal it.
Now I'm going to steal it. I mean,
Tyler was only like 3
I can
years
get
old
everything. I can change the numbers on it. I'm just going to steal it now.
Tyler was only 5 years old when that car came out.
So he's got like an 89 or a 90 Cutlass.
Yeah,
One
but
or two,
it's the old school A-body. All right, it's not the it's not like the economy Cutlass, like the citation or like the celebrity size.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're talking the old, like the Monty.
Oh, like the Monty style body.
Right,
Yeah.
right. So it's the old school A-body.
Okay, yeah.
And
yeah,
I'm like, dude, that is awesome right there.
we can go over there and steal that and put it in my garage, and I'll get to working on it.
There we go. Perfect. I'll send you up everything to change the numbers.
Yeah, and I've got a trailer. We could trailer that bitch real quick.
Because, I mean, he's got it silver with flames on it. Right there says that car deserves a better owner.
Yeah, it definitely deserves a better owner.
Someone like me that's a Gen Xer that knows what cars are, unlike millennials.
Oh, shut up. You don't even know what the hell your turd looks like until you stomp it.
Hey, guys, I'm going to get off here.
All right, man.
TJ.
Hey, TJ, this is Mike.
Hey,
I
Mike.
wish you the best. I wish you the best in life, man.
Thank you.
I'll have to come down that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to get your car. You got to get your car going, or with Troy. Give me a holler. I'm retired. So guess what? I can go anywhere, any day.
Well, I got the bikes down there too, and everything's ready to go. So know,
we'll drink. We can sit there, slam a few beers, and do a little body work, and get your car up and running, man.
that might be the plan. I'll throw you another one. You want to slam some beers? All I got to do is launch the boat.
Oh, man, you got a boat down there.
There's five lakes. There's 5 lakes at my disposal down there, and it's a matter of get the pontoon hooked up and take off.
We can do that. No, I'm serious, man. If you want, give me a holler, get Troy and everything. We can make that a thing where we can go down there and help you on your car. We can slam some beers, throw some steaks on the grill, and talk some shit.
I hate snakes, so the more of them we cook, the better off I am.
Okay.
But, getting even. My way of getting even with a snake is to eat it.
No, he said steaks.
Steaks.
Oh, steaks. Yeah, we can do that too.
Hell, I'll eat snake. I don't give a shit as long as it's on a grill.
Hey, I'll tell you what. Grilled rattler is actually pretty good.
Yeah, I've heard. I think I've had snake before.
It is really good.
Coming summer 2023, Mayhem
But,
Unleashed presents.
I'm up to it.
All right, that'd be awesome. Yeah, first things first, I got to get the place set up down there. I've got to make sure that this antelope is in a place of prominence. You know, it's got to be in a good spot. No, the cantaloupe. Cantaloupe.
Yeah, what? Why is my cantaloupe being disgraced right now?
What?
Oh, now all of a sudden it's yours? Motherfucker didn't fall on
You
your
ain't
head.
getting that. It didn't hit your
Everybody knows it's
head.
a mascot.
No, the mascot is the car that's coming to me that's going to leave your place.
You know, I got guns.
So?
I
I've
can
got
shoot
a
pretty damn good.
solution.
Doesn't mean you could shoot him.
You may have guns. I have a solution.
Hey, Pritzker ain't fucked over Illinois yet. We still got what? 4 hours left? Yeah.
Hey, I actually heard a little news about that the other day, or actually last night on the way home. Somebody, I haven't confirmed it yet, but somebody was telling me that the Illinois General Assembly overturned that based on a Illinois Supreme Court judge saying it was unconstitutional.
Really?
Not only that, but Christian and Menard County have filed orders of protection against it, and J.B. Pritzker, and Morgan County is going to file theirs next week, apparently.
There are 214 pending lawsuits right now against the Safety Act.
Holy shit.
So they turned it over. If it's true, and like I said, I have not confirmed this yet, but if true, and that may be something for you guys for news and opinion after I'm gone, check into it. And if they overturned it, you got something to laugh at Dickster about.
Funny
We're
thing,
definitely going to have to look into that.
Hell yes.
thing I thought funny over this past week was that the Democrats spent all that time and money to try to get Trump on his taxes, and come to find out he did everything by the T in law.
Hey, he said pointedly he played everything that they gave him.
So now I want to know how long until we get Biden's tax returns.
Hey,
Oh,
check
yeah,
this out.
I'm still waiting for
I'm
Obama.
looking. What do you got, Sage?
This here?
Oh, the new door handles.
That's why we did it.
Oh man, that looks perfect.
Ooh.
Instead of having those big ass fucking door handles, the metal ones that stick out, and it all lines up perfect
Oh man, that looks
with
great.
the already rods and everything that are in the door.
Hey, you know what? Ryan just came up with the perfect idea. All right, Fat 420.
should.
Fat 420. We're gonna wait until Tyler's asleep, and it'll be when he's working days.
Hey, we're going on a field trip.
All right, 420. You're gonna go in the house and you're gonna sit on Tyler's face while Sage and I load the Cutlass up and take it to Thayer.
Oh, that sounds like a fucking thing.
He might enjoy that too. He might enjoy that too much, though.
Shut up.
Okay, now we're in Mikey's house.
Oh,
Oh, fuck.
Damn, I just heard a shotgun blast go off. What the fuck? Not even midnight yet.
No, that was the door shut.
the fireworks are already going down in Texas.
All right, first thing I'm going to show you guys is this kick-ass 22 Gatling gun that we built.
Oh,
So,
awesome.
what? Okay, I gotta see this shit right now.
Tyler just gooed himself again. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that's cool.
That is
Oh my
awesome.
god!
And that's a true functioning Gatlin, like
Yeah, it's got a crank handle on it.
awesome.
Right here.
Oh my God, that is great.
Yep.
Wow, this man is my hero.
Now, the next thing I got to show you is our fire extinguisher.
Oh yes, very, very, very perfect.
Because you have to have a fire extinguisher in case of emergencies, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I love it.
Yeah, we built that too.
Oh, that is great. Fireball and the fire extinguisher.
If we get bored, we come up with things. Then, oh,
Right.
what the fuck?
I want one of those for my apartment in Texas.
Well,
Hey, set the house on fire.
As soon as we get more fire extinguishers, we're gonna build more.
Hey,
There
shit!
you
The
go.
fire, get the fire extinguisher house on fire. Not that one.
Yeah, don't
not
get
that
that
one.
one.
It's got the fireball.
Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
great.
Oh man, I can't get to the guns, but there's one that we put a bayonet on.
Well,
That they
Tyler don't
said-
need to see a gun with a bayonet.
Shut up.
Well, this gun here, they said you couldn't put a bayonet on it, and so we fucking put a bayonet on it.
I mean,
What is
Tyler
it?
don't need to be around guns. He's so unstable.
Stop it! You're showing your inner Democrat there.
Well, that's what happens when you're a millennial, TJ.
Well, I would probably feel better if he had gone to chocolate milk cow last night.
Yeah, chocolate.
I'd flip out right now, but the gummy's taking effect. So.
They said, "Hey,
Oh wow, what is
we
that
can't
is
put a bayonet
awesome.
on that," and we were like, "Oh, bet."
Whoa.
that is great.
So yeah, we made attachments and fucking shaved down a knife and made a bayonet for it.
That is awesome. And it fixes in there, huh?
Yeah.
Fix bayonets.
Yep.
Oh man, that is sweet as hell, man. That is great. That looks like something Big D needs. You need to make a second one for Big D.
Well, as soon as we get our shit patented and copyrighted, maybe.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, that's the one with the grenade launcher on it.
Oh, cool.
Wait, I gotta see.
No, you don't.
Yes,
No, you don't.
yes, I do.
Why do you need to see so
Oh
bad?
my god.
Looks like a 203 is attached to it.
I'm fucking drooling right now, boys.
Yeah, that's the grenade one.
You know what's going to happen is I'm going to leave, and then Tyler's going to go scorched earth.
Yeah, we got
God.
a
Happy New Year, daughter. Oh, man, there's plenty of fun toys there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I am making this executive decision right now. Tyler does not go to Thayer.
Well, Susan's mother's in there. Well, that's another reason to avoid there. Avoid the mother-in-law.
Susan can go to Thayer. Tyler cannot go to Thayer.
I'm still waiting to see. I'm still waiting for him to show off like the. Oh, here's the Iron Man suit we're building.
Oh,
It might
no,
be.
no. I can't show you the Iron Man suit.
Patent pending.
Yeah. Well, we might get sued.
Oh, really? Oh, man. See, Mike's just got all this awesome stuff over there, and it was a good time hanging out with him, dude. I mean, it really was.
And the one with the bayonet.
Oh,
Now, here's the cool thing, though, is when Sage and I went over to hang out with him, Lucifer the cat did not follow us.
No, we left it in the garage.
I don't know what the deal is with that fucking cat. It's like the cat sees Sage's sweater. It says PBR. And it goes rah, and attaches itself. But oh my
But shit,
god,
me
yeah.
and Mikey's been doing shit for years.
Well, yeah, you said that.
This is a zombie bat.
There you go.
Oh shit, that's cool.
That's never going to be used at Wrestling for a Cure, right?
It's got fucking spikes coming out the end of it. And a
That's
saw
gonna
blade.
use a wrestler for a cure.
You got another fucking zombie bat over here. And this blade fucking spins.
Oh, nice.
That's gonna be used at wrestling for a cure.
And then over there we got two of them. Fucking
Hey, check it
spikes
out.
coming
Becky
out of them.
says that they've got empty fire extinguishers out at the farm once her cast is off.
Hey, we'll take them.
There you go. Dude, I mean, yeah, the last couple of days have just been a whirlwind.
What is that?
That's a golf ball cannon.
Nice.
Hey TJ, you
Can I
take
use
golf?
that instead of my driver?
4.
You probably could use that instead of your driver.
I mean, that should get me to the green, right?
Oh yeah, that'll get you to the green.
Oh,
Well,
then
that'll do
some.
160 yards ish.
160. Okay, so it'll get me about halfway down the fairway on a par 3 or on a par 5.
Well, it depends on what you spray in it.
Ether.
Just ether, yeah, that'll do 160 easy.
Wait, I could do more explosive? Nitro.
Shit, cannon.
Yeah,
That'll be the 200
the cannon that I showed you guys earlier in there on the floor will do 280 yards.
See, that's the one I'd want for a par 5.
Oh yeah, but it makes a big boom.
So,
So
Can you
well,
imagine?
okay, I'm just saying.
Can you imagine? You wake up in the hospital, you have a hole in your head. What the hell happened? Oh, you got hit with a golf ball. From what? A cannon? Well, yeah.
Actually,
see,
yes.
I want one of those for deer hunting once, you know?
You'll have no deer left. You'll splatter into something. It'll be a bloody explosion.
That'd be
No,
so
the deer
cool.
will just have a big ass hole through it.
Yeah. just take the golf ball cannon and shoot that fucker right in the neck.
If you get one of those ones with the lead core in them, fuck, that's done.
Hey, you shoot.
Oh
I mean,
yeah, you'll decapitate a deer easily.
hey, what did you get your deer with? 20 gauge. What'd you get your deer with? 12 gauge. What'd you get yours with? Golf ball cannon.
Tyler, what'd you get your deer with? An HHR.
Tyler, what'd you get your deer with? My cutlass. TJ will sell it to you now.
At least I got a deer head now.
Where?
I don't know.
Oh damn! Hey, there's 2 sitting along Route 4 right now. You can come down here and get them.
What, cutlasses?
Dude,
No deer.
Oh.
Dude, I'm too stoned right now, and I'm about to go get fucking drunk. Let them rot. I'll kill one at some point.
Oh, look at that. Becky says that the cannon should count as a muzzleloader. I agree.
Yeah. Fuck, should count as a muzzleloader, right?
Yeah. Gunpowder and ether.
Except this one here takes black powder and a wick.
Right? It'd be like a flintlock.
No, we got black powder too, don't we?
Yeah.
And
Can you
plenty of wick.
playing with.
Oh, shit. Yeah, there's plenty of wick.
Can you imagine you're out there deer hunting, all of a sudden you hear 4.
Be a way to do it.
Boom.
Where the fuck Jeremy go?
I don't know.
Oh, Jeremy's pussy was bleeding. He had to go home.
Probably.
Fucking mook.
So you going to use one of the zombie bats at Wrestling for a Cure?
Oh no, fuck no. These were designed to actually hurt people.
Oh.
These seriously, whenever we built these, we built them for a zombie apocalypse.
What, the Twisted Tea can, was it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, that was designed to hurt people too, but these spikes are sharp and these are real saw blades.
Oh, yeah.
You swing these at a motherfucker, you're going to kill them.
Oh, okay.
Now, what happens was an old 1980s Japanese, like, Tokyo Underground hardcore match with Mick Foley.
Okay, most of those were barbed wire. Barbed wire you can get by with. But these are fucking gutter nail spikes
Damn.
Oh,
that
my
are
God.
that we actually like took and really did a precise sharp. We took them to the grinder and sharpened the fuck out of the tips.
Hell yeah. David says it's no longer 4 on the golf field. It would be fire in the hole.
Yeah, it would be fire in the hole.
Fire in Tyler's
Except for the
hole.
redhead at the bar.
Yeah, it was a big ass box of those damn things that we used.
Oh, God,
The
man,
one
that
saw
is
blades
funny.
like fucking on 12 inches or something like
Yeah,
that.
they're not rubber blades or rubber nails.
No, these are
or composite nails or nothing. They're steel.
yeah, they're fucking my bat. Let me get you guys a close up on that motherfucker.
So you went a little more extreme, huh?
Oh, yeah, you can't go more extreme than this.
All right, let's get a look here. Good God.
The spikes coming out. Yeah, and they're sharpened really well. You swing that motherfucker, you're gonna hurt somebody.
Hey, Tyler, I did get a question.
Sure those aren't railroad spikes?
I got a question
They're
earlier
not.
this week that I think you might want to answer.
Sharpened on both ends.
Those are huge.
Landscaping.
All right, what's that?
Well, the question came in, and I was asked, since we talk about ghost hunting, how big of a gun do you need to go ghost hunting?
Zombie
Anything
killer.
that could carry a nuclear positron accelerator. That's what you need.
Nuclear
Good
positron.
Lord.
Look at the size of the blade on that.
Damn.
Nice.
Hey, David says, by the way, Tyler, his hand is better. Bandages are off. Stitches are still in for a few weeks.
What's what the fuck you get for touching the goddamn cutlass? Of course I'm going to take a hammer to you.
Damn.
I'm going to send Fat 420 over there to fuck the tailpipe of it.
And
I
this
have a
one
gun.
appears to got the same kind of spikes coming out the very end of it. So where
I'm
you can
leaving
slice
him I might
and then
leave him,
stab.
Damn.
I might leave him present underneath the seat.
Wait. Why does
Full
he have a...
production.
He's got a beer tab on his bat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called our brand. It's called Pull Tab Productions. This is our original.
Okay, I must have missed that.
That's the original zombie bat that we did. See?
That is awesome.
Zombie killer.
Everyone's getting ready for the zombie apocalypse. What happens if it turns out to be a dinosaur apocalypse?
Real fucking blade.
We're
buddy.
going to be eating brontosaurus steaks. That's what's going to happen.
You got it.
Brontosaurus sticks and pterodactyl wings.
And by the way, Tyler, you better learn how to run real fast because you're going to be the first one driving the Flintstone mobile.
Nah, I got a cutlass. We're good.
Your cutlass isn't going to make it.
Yeah.
If
Roy
it's a
says
dinosaur
that.
Beer, you're gonna
apocalypse,
rig.
Roy says they need a more peaceful
Huh?
hobby. I respectfully disagree. This is an incredible hobby.
yeah, I think I might
would
build one of
beer
those.
too.
Of course, I'm going to have a couple of things at my disposal once I get back south, and one of them being a welder.
I got one of those right there.
All right, I'm thinking I might build my own zombie killer.
Oh, don't be stealing our ideas, motherfucker. Those are trademarked. Pull Tabs Production Inc.
Let's see, you need a saw blade, railroad spikes.
Railroad strikes are too hard to put in. I suggest you use what we used.
And then, we'll make it custom for Tyler and attach a dildo at the other end.
Good Lord.
What kind of fucked up zombie are you wanting to kill?
And then I'll mail it to Tyler. Yeah, David says, don't hide out in that garage during a tornado. And Ryan wants to know, is Fat 420 going to kiss Tyler at midnight tonight?
No!
Tim just sent me a private message. He's like, are you continuing the show after you move? Yes, we are going to continue the show. And that was something I was getting into. I give Tyler ample amount of shit. All seriousness. I give him all the shit in the world.
That's good.
TJ, the stress really gets to me into my ulcers.
But here's kind of the close fact, okay? He's been working with me for the last 2 years now. And he's learned and he's studied and he asked questions and he was really kind of worried about even being able to broadcast. And came out to actually be this really good talent. And I'm happy that he learned and studied and became a big part of the team. And Tyler's going to host it while I'm gone. I got all the confidence and faith in the team while I'm gone. Because now it's not going to be half-assed. It'll be done correctly while I'm gone.
Right.
And I have a solution for enforcement if it's not.
Tyler gets another Rikishi if it goes bad.
No, I think it's more like the look Sage just gave me.
Yeah. There will be a solution.
I know we do have plenty of fire sales lined up when you get back.
Oh yeah, I know. And of course, the cantaloupe will have to be in prominent position before I can broadcast. Sage, what do you think, man? That just looks weird not being on the wall, doesn't it?
Yeah, with all those other headphones and shit hanging around, and
it's all gone. It's all been taken down and getting boxed up and everything.
I was surprised you still had your computer.
You can see how much cigarette smoke is on the
wall.
No,
that's not cigarette smoke. I had a kerosene heater in here. The wick was bad, and that's all soot from the kerosene heater.
Oh, I bet it was.
Dude, do you want to see the ceiling over in my kitchen?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I mean, it's black from that soot. But yeah, I mean, it's all coming down. Now check this out. So like budget rental truck, right? Who I originally reserved the truck for or through. They get a hold of me earlier this week and they go, look, you need to make sure that your insurance is going to cover this truck. I go, what? Excuse me? They go, no, you need to make sure everything's going to be covered on this truck. You got to cover the insurance. So I called my insurance company yesterday and I go, okay, will you cover a truck that's over 12,000 pounds if I'm driving it? I'm carrying full coverage on my car. They go, yeah, no, you got to go commercial with that. Commercial insurance will not pick up on it through my insurance company unless I pay them for 6 months of coverage on this truck. I'm like, I'm not giving you 6 months of coverage on this rental truck. I'm renting it for 6 days. You're stoned, So this morning I call back budget and I go, hey, all right, what are your coverages? What is it going to cost? And budget rentals goes $350. I was like, for 6 fucking days? $350 for 6 fucking days? I'm not going to give you $350 for 6 days. I would not give a hooker $350 for 6 days. You're insane. So I ended up calling U-Haul, and I started wheeling and dealing with them, got everything equal to what budget was going to do. I canceled the budget. I pick up the U-Haul closer to me. I pick it up at Save-A-Lot in Pekin instead of having to go all the way to Morton. And I get it at the same time, and I will be taking the U-Haul out of here and taking that to Texas instead.
By himself.
I could not believe that. $350 for 6 fucking days. You got to be nuts.
350 divided by 6.
I'd give Tyler $350 for that Cutlass.
No!
Nuts.
That's about $60 a day for that insurance.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I've got full coverage on my car. I don't pay that for a month.
Right.
It'll be a long drive.
Now, once we get everything loaded tomorrow or on Monday, once everything's loaded and ready to go, what everybody's not really getting is it's going to be a straight through run. I'm getting in the truck and I'm gone. I may pull over and get like a 40-minute nap, but that's it, man. I'm going straight through.
Texas bound and flying.
I will be in Texas on January 3rd.
Southbound and down, loaded up and trucking.
Rather
Southbound and down.
Rather it be southbound and down, loaded up and fucking, but.
Huh?
Jerry Reed, you need to write that down. Southbound and down, loaded up and fucking.
How's your car getting down there if you're taking the truck?
I'm towing it.
Oh, you're towing the car behind you?
Yeah, I'm towing a car behind me. Then, of course, I got Carla. She's like, you need to come see me before you leave. I'm going, you've had multiple chances to see me before I leave.
Hang on. Let me try this. TJ, you hoe.
14 hours.
She seems to think that I am that way. And no, I am a one individual person. That's it.
Did you say that's 14 hours down there?
I can make it in 15.
15?
Yeah.
You're going to, what was the name of the town?
Kingsland, Texas.
Kingsland. Which is close to what major city?
70 miles northwest of Austin. And about 85 miles north of San Antonio. No, everybody, I am not going to go to the Alamo and pee on it.
You can go to the Alamo and look for the basement?
I might do that.
The basement.
Yeah, the basement of the Alamo.
Yeah.
The basement has an Alamo?
No, the Alamo has a basement?
The Alamo has a basement?
Yeah, that's where all the chicken fuckers hid.
I don't
No,
think it's I don't think it's haunted, Tyler. So no. You
Damn it!
Pee Wee Herman went there to look for his bicycle.
Right. Dude, what the hell, man? What, Tyler, does it something have to be haunted for you to go there?
I'll go to the Alamo just to go see it. Doesn't have to be haunted.
I
The
got
Alamo's where
a place that you could ghost hunt.
Hey,
I'm not
apparently
going to
you're
your
allowed to
I'm not
touch
going to
the
your
wall.
ex-girlfriend's house, so stop it.
You could ghost hunt Fat 420's apartment.
Try that. The only thing we found there were car parts.
It's like a car cemetery.
This apartment building used to be motel rooms back in the 70s. So
Yeah, rent by the hour motel rooms.
no, rent by the month.
Whoa.
Or the hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe,
great.
but
So
I doubt
420 lives in what used to be a no-tell motel.
Yeah, 420's in a bordello.
Yep.
That explains a lot.
Well, at least it's better there than being in a house where you think you got a leaky basement when you don't.
He's got you there, Slick.
Yeah, he does.
I do
So
have a
you're-
leaky basement.
Dude,
You're
I
leaving on-
pee more than that leak.
You're leaving on the 3rd?
Not very.
I
I'm leaving on the
flop. I flop sweat more
The
than
2nd?
that place
Yep.
leaks.
As
I thought
soon
you
as
were
the
leaving
truck,
on the 3rd.
I'm picking up the truck on Monday and I'm leaving on Monday. The rest of this will be torn down and ready to load on Monday. And Tyler's coming up to help load it. I've got people coming
We'll be
in
down
from
about
Columbia to help
11.
load it. Yeah, figure about 11. If you want to get here earlier, that's fine.
Yep.
But yeah, it's
Better
hell.
make
If you
a
bring
shit
up
ton of
that
coffee.
truck, I may have enough help to actually help you load up the table and the desk and the filing cabinet.
I would. Well, I gotta go to Springfield to get the truck, so I'm probably just gonna wait and do like you suggested, and just
Just go ahead and hook up with Don. Yeah,
once you're gone.
and that'd be fine. I mean, we can make that work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Carla started giving me ample shit yesterday. She's like, "Well, you need to come and see me before you leave." I'm like, "Wait a fucking minute! You do know that we were just at Chocolate Milk-A-Cow,
I'm gonna take another goddamn gummy.
and you could have seen me there."
Bliss.
And she goes, "Well, I got to go take care of my mom." I said, "Okay, I understand that you got to go take care of your mom, but you still could have drove by, had a drink, said hi to everybody,
Felt
you know,
Chet's boobs.
rub your boobs in Sage's face, and we would have been good." I was like, all of us were there at Chocolate Milk-A-Cow, and you couldn't show up.
Give me another goddamn gummy right now.
Yeah, I miss chocolate mocha latte.
Give me 3.
Yeah, I bet you would deliver at half price, Ryan. Jesus Christ, I know what that'd cost. If you take your FedEx truck and load up that Cutlass and bring it down at half price, we could talk.
Mm-hmm.
It could disappear in Texas. But yeah, like I said, I was sitting in here and I was honestly not going to do. I came in here literally to start tearing the computers and everything down. And I was like, we could do one more before I go. And just say New Year's Eve and kind of talk about where the show started, where it's at now, how things have branched off, and what's been done. And I mean, I got to admit it, I couldn't be happier with this team. Because it's just an amazing team. You guys, and I know that like Will Height was a little upset with me last night when I said I'm not going to be back for Wrestling for a Cure this year. And I want to be, but I have responsibilities there that I need to pay attention to. But that doesn't mean that this team is not going to make sure that, Wrestling for a Cure will go out. It will be broadcast. And we're going to make sure that happens. I'm going to be back up in June, hopefully to pick up my son and take him with me for a couple months in Texas.
Reds Apple Ale. Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's not a bad little beer, I'll tell you.
No, it's not.
I've drank some Reds. I've ate some chocolate milk cacao. I mean,
I'm driving out in the boonies. That broke up. Thank God I couldn't hear that.
What, chocolate milk cacao?
Damn, look at the size of that monster truck.
But no, so kind of going back.
He says the same thing about my penis.
Yeah, right. So, no, the show started in August of 2016. I actually went back in the archives and found it. And restarted in August 2016. And then we had a break. We were starting to get on a roll in 2017. And then I just had a bunch of shit blow up in my life. And we had a break. And it was finally during COVID that I was like, dude, it's time. I got everything here. Let's hook it back up. It's time to bring it back. And I set everything up and we did it.
Hey guys, Sue wants to say goodbye.
I need to say goodbye because we're going to a party.
All right, Sue.
Have a good night. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Have a good night and Happy New Year.
Go ahead. I'm going to stick on for a little bit. Sorry, man.
But, like I said, so I think it was about March of 2020.
I'm not taking you soda.
Wrestling for a Cure is the third weekend of July, Becky. So it was about March 2020 we started Mayhem back up. And when it started back up, I had Veronica, I had Chronic Chris, I had Will Height, and the different people came in and out over the last couple of years. Now here we are, New Year's Eve.
I'll be in a little bit, okay? Huh?
Okay.
New Year's Eve 22, getting ready to start into 23. And we've had a couple of breaks with the show that were a couple months long, different times. Just because life happens. But ultimately, it's stuck, and the popularity's built, and I've been very happy with how that's gone. And honestly, this incarnation, this show has just done this amazing thing that every time it takes a break and then we come back and things get shaken up and people move in or out, it always seems to do better. And I've watched it grow. I mean, I've watched it go from just a couple of people that paid attention to now we've got really great fan base, probably the best fans on the planet. We've got one of the best broadcast teams that I've ever worked with.
You're welcome.
And we have so much that's been going for this show.
Busher.
And then to know that we're branching out starting in 23. Like Tyler's going to start talking about, ghost creeping, and Tyler's going to talk about ghost creeping and conspiracies.
I like conspiracies.
Ghost creaming.
The hell's a ghost creaming?
Well, about what happens when you go ahead and you see your incubus.
Succubus, you illiterate fuck.
I thought you wanted the incubus.
No!
I could do some of the wrestling stuff, but just know that I don't watch a lot of what's on TV.
Right.
I'll catch some WWE, but I don't watch any AEW. I don't watch any New Japan.
Well, see, that's where, 420's kind of got the niche on that. But where you would be a great addition working with them is the independent side around the local area.
Right.
Yeah, I can do all that and keep up with that, and I can research. But also with the racing, I don't know anything about racing. I'm not that redneck.
Well, all you gotta know is they're making a left turn.
They're making another left turn. Hey, sometimes I know they do dirt track. I do actually have a good friend that is a dirt track racer that lives right down the road from me in Virgin.
Yeah.
Tyler?
What kind of
Racing's
car
not that hard to follow.
does he drive?
Tyler?
He drives
Technically,
modified.
Technically, on dirt tracks, they make right turns.
Yeah, he drives modified.
Oh, there you go.
And he's
I
a good
stand
friend.
corrected. They make right turns.
Modified, they do left turns.
That's what I've seen. Same with sprints.
Yeah. But he's been driving modified for years, and his car is bad fucking ass.
Right.
Maybe
But
you
I
guys
mean,
get him for
His is late model modified, isn't it? Yeah.
maybe you guys
And
can get him for an
we
interview.
get all of his used tires and shit. And we're getting ready to start making some kick ass shit with his old tires.
Oh, awesome. Like flower pots and shit, or
We've actually already made flower pots. But we're getting ready to start doing wall clocks and thermometers and shit like that, and maybe even some tabletops.
there you go.
Me and Mikey, we're a couple of creative geniuses when it comes to shit. So
I mean, like 420 is going to host the racing and the wrestling. Which
I'm good. Though. I'm not
actually,
going to be able
believe
to
it or
keep up
not,
with the racing very well, but I can keep up with some of it. And I can have my guy come in and talk a little bit about modifieds.
right?
Yeah, we can do that. That'll be cool.
Because he's been doing it for years. And as I said, he lives right there in Verdon. So
you got 420 doing that, and believe it or not, everybody, 420 does have experience hosting a show.
Yeah.
I believe it. I've heard him talk, go off on rants and such, and I firmly believe it. And not only that, but I've heard him go powerful into rants.
Right.
And put people in their goddamn places, man. I damn near cried one time because it was so fucking epic.
Tyler's going to be getting his hand for the first time at hosting. He's co-hosted a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler's good. I have no worries about what Tyler's going to bring to the table and what he's going to be able to do.
He's going to take over hosting this and news and opinion while I'm getting set up. But then
Go ahead, sorry.
Then he's going to have his ghost hunting and conspiracy theory and relationship with his Incubus show.
What?
You keep this shit up, I'm going to run out of fucking gummies before midnight, goddammit. This is some bullshit.
It's New Year's Eve.
It's only 8 o'clock.
Okay.
Not midnight yet.
Well, then we're gonna have to have the Dr. Sage segment in there somewhere.
Oh, Dr. Sage is going to make a prominent appearance coming up in
Yeah,
23.
definitely.
I want
Dr.
Yes.
Sage. I go in and I'm explaining to Mikey what Dr. Sage is because he doesn't know.
Well, once we've got a chance to have Marvin on, I really want Dr. Sage to analyze Marvin.
Oh my God. Oh,
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I really want
No, this
that
is
to happen.
Marvin
That'd
from
be definitely a good one.
WLB.
ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions for Dr. Sage, you may private message them to the Mayhem Unleashed chat, and we will read them on air to Sage.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
And hopefully we'll be able to get a listener line back up.
We'll have that back up once I'm set up in Texas.
Even so, wouldn't we be able to like put up a listener line number if somebody else has a number they can call in?
If somebody else has got a number, then yeah. But I mean, I was talking to 420 about that the other day, actually, and yeah, I'm still working through Skype. There's going to be some modifications to the studio when I get down there to try to improve a few things. I've got to order in another piece of equipment. I've got to order in some more cable. But ultimately, I'm going to take the news computer and yeah, you're right, Becky. Marvin did work at Walmart for a while, and that was at that point in time, that was the only time you saw him in pants and not the loincloth.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Marvin used to always wear a loincloth and carry a teddy bear.
And then he'd tie up a Chuck Taylor tennis shoe to the end of his thing. And he said he did that to make it bigger.
In his own sense. Always had.
Well, hey, y'all. I got to get off here. I have a New Year's party to go to. I'm going to get drunk, going to get stoned, and we're going to blow shit up. So
you going to have some food from Chocolate Milk Cacao?
I'm too stoned right now for that insult to work, so shut up.
So she milk a cow, so she...
Hey, let everybody know that there won't be Mayhem Wednesday. It'll have to be Friday.
Chocolate mocha latte.
Hey, Tyler, Happy New Year. Love you, bro.
Yep. Happy New
All
Year.
right, so
Love you.
everybody, the Mayhem substitute will be in Friday. And that'll be next week. Next Friday, Tyler's going to host the show. For the first time.
Mantis TJ.
Huh?
The Mantis TJ.
Yep. I am on hiatus starting next week.
Have a good vacation.
And that's going to be long enough for me to get everything set up. I will be paying attention, Tyler.
Are you going to come in here all incognito?
I might. You never know.
Yeah, join the chat with a fake name. That'd be great.
I may log in. I can log in off of my phone.
Well, don't log in. Join the chat. And
my phone alerts me when the show goes hot.
Yeah.
He's gonna log in as JT.
I could log in and nobody would know. I'd be backstage. The only one that know I was there is Tyler. And I'll tell you how you're going to be able to tell is Tyler will see me sitting there.
A nanny.
Tyler will see me sitting there. And what he's going to do is start tripping over everything he's saying.
Man, don't do that then. If I can just log into the chat, it's some bullshit.
Oh, I can log in through YouTube and you'd never even know I'm there.
Yeah. Just do that.
But my phone will notify me when the show goes hot. Tim's already, Tyler better not screw this up.
Tim, it's me. What do you expect?
That's what he's worried about.
That's why Tyler's all happy with his incubus.
Goddamn succubus, you dumb fuck!
Well, he did screw it up when I gave him Rikishi.
Tim's so worried. Where is Tim?
Tim's in Wisconsin.
Why is Tim in Wisconsin?
He's in Wisconsin. He's a friend of mine I made up there. Back when I was working with B93.
Oh, shit, we're talking about two different Tims.
Yes, we are.
Okay,
I'll catch y'all later. I'm going inside.
All right, have fun with your incubus.
All right.
Succubus.
Chocolate milk cacao.
What the hell? What are you three naked for?
Who's naked?
Probably three guys.
Jesus.
I mean, it is Tyler.
Yes,
It is a sword fight.
Welcome to the sausage party.
Sausage party.
That's fucked up.
He's going to be happy when that dick meat slides down his throat
Uh-huh.
once. When that dick meat slides down his throat once.
Yes.
Oh, I'm all wet right now, god damn it.
But yeah, I'm actually adding a couple pieces of equipment over this year. Nothing crazy, but one computer is getting
Wait
dedicated
a minute. You're
actually.
adding pieces of equipment? That's fucking weird.
Well, yeah, you know. But
He said equipment.
one computer in here is actually going to be dedicated to the phone line. And that's to cure a replay problem because if somebody's on the phone, they don't necessarily hear something when I'm playing it over playback.
I need to add another computer to my setup.
Well, when you get ready to do it, let me know so I can walk you through how to get everything set up. And Tyler's got a diagram for the simple setup. I mean, it's not this. It's not what I've got here. But the simple setup works.
I'm getting ready to do
I like a simple setup. I probably won't work with a soundboard yet because I still got to get my soundboards back.
Right.
But and I still got to get my other laptop back too. Chris still has it. My younger brother.
Right.
Unless it's the one that came up missing from his house that he still hasn't told me about.
Sure, yeah.
But he put a Facebook post up saying, I don't understand how a whole laptop come up missing from my house a week after I asked him if I can get my laptop back.
But no, Tyler's putting everything together right now, Tim. And I mean, he's got a little board, 8-channel, or no, it's 6-channel, but
That's
it'll
what I
do
got.
the job. You know, I mean, mine's a 16-channel, you know, but I'm adding a lot of different stuff over the course of the next couple of years to the studio that's going to allow things to be used that I haven't been able to use anymore. Like one of the things getting put in here is going to be my side-by-side CD deck. And I want that back because...
Hey, my battery's about to die. I got to get out of here.
StreamYard soaks it up, man.
Yeah, it does. All right, guys. Happy New Year. And
Happy New Year.
Soon.
Happy New Year to you too, Sage. You take it easy.
Love you guys.
See you.
So, that's like I said, I'm adding the side-by-side CD players again, getting them wired in. So, we got local bands or somebody, I pick up something of a track that I want to play, and I can get the CD and actually play it right here.
Mm-hmm.
I want to add the tape decks because there's stuff that I've still got on cassette that I want to digitize.
Right.
One computer that's in here is going to be dedicated to the phone line, and I'm going to relegate the recording computer to also looking up news and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be the recording computer is going to start working out a lot more. It's going to have a lot more to do.
Mm-hmm.
Playback computer is already wired in. The broadcast computer is already wired in. But it's mainly so if I've got somebody on the phone and they want to listen and I'm playing something, I can.
Right.
And they can check it out, And then I can run everything through this board and be ready to go. And I've still got enough room after everything's hooked up to hook up 2 other microphones. So if somebody's visiting down there that's a part of the show, we plug them in, hook them up. They're on a mic. I'm on a mic. We're ready to go.
Right. Which makes sense.
So, and I'm adding bar stools in there too. So like if somebody is visiting, they'll be able to sit behind me during the show and be on camera with the bar stool.
Right.
But yeah, there's still I've got about half the house yet to pack up and things to get moved around. And I pick up the truck on Monday. And when the truck gets here, it's party time because I'm not playing around. It's time to get out of here.
No, I don't blame you.
You know, and it's nothing against the people here. I mean, never. I don't want anybody to ever mistake it being the people. The people have never been the reason I've gone anywhere.
You having better opportunities down in Texas, so you may as well go.
I really do.
Use it.
I've got much more opportunity for growth. Tim, you're around Milwaukee now, aren't you? I've got much more opportunity for growth. I've got much more opportunity for career advancement. I have much more opportunity for better housing. I have a chance to really rebuild my life. And rebuild my life in a very positive fashion. So the long and the short of it really boils down to it's time.
Right.
I moved back to Illinois from New Mexico in 2011. And my primary focus for doing that was to help out my family.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I didn't move back 6 months later. And really, I've just been I felt like ever since then that I'm really kind of like a third wheel anywhere I go. And that I'm just, as far as the state of Illinois goes, I have not felt like a necessary component.
Right.
Where in New Mexico, when I lived there, I may not have had a lot of what I've got now, but I felt like I was needed there and I felt like I was wanted there. And my personal feeling is, in a lot of ways, I have not had that feeling in Illinois. And that's always been kind of a personal demon that I've had to fight.
I understand.
So I'm going back to an area of the country that I really love. I feel needed and wanted there. I feel like I'm a necessary addition.
Mm-hmm.
Or if not a necessary one, at least a desirable one. But it's not the people here. It's never been the people here. I recognize that everybody has their own thing. And I mean, this is just an example, but in New Mexico, I would make a phone call 3 weeks in advance and say, I need help doing ABC. And I would have 10 people there, and we'd be getting it done. And in a very rapid succession, we would get it done.
Right.
I do the same thing here. 2.
Mm-hmm. Maybe 3.
Maybe 3 if I'm lucky, but most of the time 1 or 2.
Like when you had to get your truck fixed, there's like 2-3 people that helped a little bit.
Yeah. And
I helped as much as I could with my little bit of pain I had, but at least I helped a little bit, you know.
Yeah, I mean, you helped me get parts moved around and stuff like that. That was a big help. But other than that, I mean, the actual mechanical, there wasn't much you could do.
Mm-hmm.
And Tyler came up and he helped out a little bit with it, but mostly putting that thing back together has been on me.
Mm-hmm.
And that hasn't been an easy circumstance to deal with. So, I'm heading out, and I'm looking forward to getting down there, and I'm looking forward to being in the Southwest again.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't mean that I'm not going to miss everybody back here. I know I am.
Right.
And like I said, Big D and Jen and everybody that showed up last night at Social Milkos, and just that meant a lot to me. Everybody that's reached out, hey, good luck. Hope everything goes well. That's meant a lot. And even though I put a post up on Facebook last night, I didn't feel like it really got everything it deserved.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to come on and actually kind of talk about that and talk about the history of the show,
Mm-hmm.
reflect on where it started, what it's been through, where it's at now, and just say, I've been very proud of how this has come along.
Yeah, the way you explained it, it sounded like it got a little bit better and better every time you
Oh yeah.
restarted it back up and stuff.
Well, I mean, I started off with just rage.
I'm sorry.
And the only joke I really had going with him, other than old stuff, was things that came from other people.
Mm-hmm.
And I really didn't want that. I wanted stuff that came from what we created. But every time I tried to create something for the show with him, just in typical fashion, it was all about wrestling. I didn't care. I'm like, I watch once in a while. I am not a devotee
I mean,
to.
I'm into wrestling myself a lot, as you said before, but there's a time and place for it. And if Mayhem Unleashed, sometimes you don't talk about it,
Yeah. Big D gave the address, Roy. I saw him do it. So, no, and I mean, I was like, it's not what it's about. But he kept trying to make it about wrestling. And then different people came in and out. Mike was a co-host for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And Mike was good at kind of like the fill-in. And he'd have a one-liner here or there. But mainly, I mean, it went very political at that point.
I mean, and I kind of get that because, I see Mayhem trying to be, serious at times where you do talk about some political things, but that's things that affects, like you said before, like the blue collar workers and stuff.
Right. And that's more news and opinion now anyway.
Yeah.
Then it moved into, I had Wells and Sage a lot. And they started jumping in quite a bit. And that was when Wrestling for a Cure was starting to kick off. And that gave us something to focus attention and time on and have a subject matter and still do what we could for it. And I started seeing a girl at that time too, because I was just fresh out of my divorce. And the girl ended up really taking up a lot of my time and taking up a lot of my money. And then I had to shut a lot of stuff off to help support everything. And we ended up taking a hiatus in early 2018. from then until COVID, I had the equipment, I had everything. I even applied to a couple of radio stations, and I got a couple of offers.
Mm.
But they were nothing compared to what I make driving a truck. And I kind of had to bite the bullet and say, you know, it's never something I'm going to make a living at again, but I still love doing it. So I got to find a way around that.
Mm-hmm.
And in March of 2020, I'd been sitting around here for a couple of weeks, and I was so bored. I was so bored.
I remember that.
So I got a hold of Chris and a couple other people, and I said, hey, let's give Mayhem a shot again. Let's bring it. Let's drag it out of mothballs and see what we got. But then we had multiple different people over that time frame that came in and out. There were some they were great additions, like Gibbons was a great addition.
Mm-hmm.
Some not so much.
Right.
Chris started getting a real major attitude, and I said, dude, you know what you really should do, because he's such a music guy.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you should get into a music-based program and do that. And we had a falling out, but he did do it. And from my understanding, he's successful at it, and I'm very happy for him. He's doing so wonderful with it. And Mayhem is kind of plugged along and built little by little.
Mm-hmm.
The nice thing about this show is it's been a very grassroots design.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been just so fantastically happy with it and how it's grown and what it's done, that I'm blown away. I'm truly blown away. And I don't think that I would ever give up what Mayhem's really become and how well it's built.
Right.
I'm looking at different things now to help the expansion and hopefully build it up a little more. Tim, a couple of months back, sent me this Citrus radio. That's an internet radio setup. Website integration, radio page, software, broadcast live or from the cloud. There's a lot of neat features here that I wanna delve into a little more and read about once my home studio is reset.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that, if I do go that route, that I could take all of the old content and I could start rebroadcasting some of those old shows. And thanks, Becky. You have a good New Year's as well. But I want to take some of those old shows, like some of the old Rage stuff was actually very funny.
No, that'd be pretty cool to hear some of that stuff.
And I want to take that and get it cleaned up and checked out and make sure it's good to go. And I may have to hire somebody to do that and get all of those old shows downloaded and saved and debugged and everything. But I want to take those old shows and load them in, so if we're not broadcasting live, then we can play those old shows. And then with the new shows coming in, after a couple of months, then I'll be able to put a rolling schedule on when we're not live. And that's really more of
Right.
what I'm looking at, because I see this where we're at now, and everybody in their individual talents, I see it going to a full-blown internet radio station, but I want to focus on talk entertainment.
Right.
And I want to keep that focus where it's at, you know. So we have a good core group. The next step is the hard one. And that is to take this core group that's the Mayhem group,
Mm-hmm.
and now focus on individual talents that each one of you has, and say, okay, I want you to do this. I want you to do this. I would like you to do this. Can you do that?
Mm-hmm.
And set a day. And then we've got 7-day-a-week broadcasting going. Okay?
Right.
But I'm not working my ass off to do all of it.
Right. Each of the show's hosts or co-hosts will have to
Correct.
do, research and things of that nature. And
I would love to have April and Carla bring in a third woman and do like a sex toy review. Just do a pervert show, but it's a women's pervert show. I would love it.
so a female version.
I would sit and honestly listen to that.
So a female version of the man show.
Yeah. They could call it the Ho Show. I don't know, but I would love that. That's why I wanted April and Carla both to get into Mayhem, get serious with it, be a part of the show,
Mm-hmm.
and work with it, because I could see them take that 1 day a week, and they've got the Ho Show, and they do it, and then they talk about bad boyfriends or sex toys or whatever they want to talk about, but it's just this down and dirty, gritty show that's women running it. And just do it. That's always been why I wanted a good female lead on this show, because if I had that person that I know I could bounce off of and work with,
Mm-hmm.
then I know she would be the fit to do that. And then that would be hers. Wednesday, Friday, Mayhem Unleashed. Sunday night is News and Opinion. That's my 3. That's where I'm at. I'm good. Tyler and you are, you guys got your days that you can run. And I'm trying to set this up where you all have your own logins.
Mm-hmm.
And we may change platform from StreamYard. I would like to keep StreamYard and see if I could link it into this. I may have to talk to them about it. But if I could, but they said software included. So of course they want you to run their software. But I mean, it's more to go that route. It may be the setup, and I may be able to set it up and do it, and then I could get into scheduling again and get everything going the way I want it to go. And my thing is going to be, I still want it to go to Facebook and YouTube, because they've been the platforms we built it on. And I may have to simulcast it from both sites.
Right.
But I don't know. I would want to figure out if I could tie StreamYard in with this and their software to take the link.
Or use links from YouTube or
Well-
Facebook and add it to their programs to.
However it would work. I would talk with them about it and see what we could do. But I mean, the thing is I would tie it in and make it work.
Mhm.
And it'd come out of the broadcast computer and do the job. There's so much that is available with broadcasting again. It's amazing. And I might be able to
Yeah.
just set that right up on the broadcast computer and simulcast it at the same time because the main mix goes into the broadcast computer.
That one website, chat room broadcasting website that I go to that I mentioned before, they have a couple ones that you can use, and it's really super simple to use. And I'll tell you a little bit later about it. But
Yeah, well, I mean, there's so much that's going into the thought process on 2023. Once I'm set up in Texas, the next step is expansion. And then I hate to tell you guys, but potentially maybe subscriber content. Maybe a way to start making my investment back. That may mean sponsors. I don't know. I don't know what the future holds there. I don't know if there will ever be money made off of this. Would I love to be sitting in a position one day where it's making so much that it requires my attention and I need to be at home to take care of it? Yeah, absolutely. But I don't ever see it getting there. This is still very much a hobby. But the next step is to expand on what we've got and start placing you guys into your individual shows, get you working with them, get you feeling everything out, and finding your niche and your groove. And maybe you guys working on, well, maybe I don't want this one, but I want to add this person from outside to work with me.
Mm-hmm.
And that's you guys. And I'm great with that. So that's kind of the vision. My personal goal would be to keep it free for everyone.
Right.
And I really want that. I want it to stay free because there's so little out there anymore that's free entertainment. If it's good, you got to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that sucks. But where we've started with it just being a little podcast that I paid up. What was the site? It was Podbean. That's what it was. It was Podbean.
I think I actually heard of that.
So I did the show originally on Podbean. And it was so clunky for anyone to download the show that I ended up sitting at home a lot and emailing the show to different people so they could hear it.
Mm-hmm.
It was just very, very clunky. And then it went from there to MayhemUnleashed.com, which I still own.
Mm-hmm.
But the website has so many bugs, and I need to move it over to a better setup that's going to be more conducive to what I want to do.
Some server that's a little bit bigger than what you're using now, maybe to
Yeah.
that way there's more room for your traffic to flow and
get out of the existing server and set up a good
Yeah.
RSS feed and all of that. Yeah. So that's one thing that needs to happen this year. That's going to take me time. And I'm not sure I'm going to get all of the original stuff back. The original Mayhem hard drive was dropped by my ex, and it trashed all the masters.
do you still have that hard drive?
That hard drive was taken apart in an attempt to bring it back,
Ooh,
and there were scratches in the discs.
dang it. Yeah.
So
Because I've had hard drives fail on me, and I got this docking station where it docks and it makes it look like it's just like a USB drive instead of an actual hard drive. But
right.
it sounds like what you did, it got ruined. Anyway,
But I mean, if you go back, like, if you go back, you've got August 16th to 16th. Dude, my ex-wife actually broadcast with me for a little while.
mm-hmm.
And she was all into it until she realized, no, there's work that goes with it too.
I totally understand that.
And I'm looking at the website now. I'm looking at the different shows, and here's September of 16, and I may end up just sitting down and downloading all of these.
You might have to if you can.
Yeah, like that one's still good. That one's still good. I mean, there's so much that's here. From the early day, yeah, I may have to just go in once I get set up at the new place and just download the old shows and put them on the hard drive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually had to do that a few times with some of my YouTube videos that I did a long time ago. It's like I didn't have any saved anywhere, and I had to download them just to get them.
Yeah. Well, here, I'll tell you what. Let me see if I can get the playback computer to agree, and I'll find something from like one of the very, very early shows to give you an idea of just the craziness that happened then. And I'm like Rage walking around asking people, "Can you help me find my prostate?" was one. Oh my God.
What?
He was at some wrestling event, and he started asking people to help him find his prostate.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I fell apart laughing so hard at it. Oh, come on. Let's go with October of 16. Okay, this might be good if it's still all here.
Infantile penis.
Possibly.
Sort of a conspiracy theory about how he was robbed. Because I don't know. Yeah, do you listen to there is another show that we promote quite a bit, and that's Ray Lytle's Morning Disaster.
Yeah,
I know you've
yeah,
heard of
yeah.
them.
I've heard it. I've not listened to it yet.
Oh man, you
I
should.
plan on doing that this evening when we're done with our current podcast. I'm not the one who's got to travel with them on the weekends.
Oh God, here,
No,
here we
I
go, here we
don't.
go.
But you could tell him it was all my idea, and then he'll be really upset.
All right. What I can do? Pick up temporary color.
Oh, there you go.
We'll dye the red in like he wants, and then in the void spots where it's supposed to stay black, I'll go ahead and put that temporary white and that temporary blue in just to mess with them.
Oh, that'll be beautiful. I want
But I'll
that.
make sure I keep one of my hidden cameras on me, so that way you guys got good video of the nightmare it becomes.
Oh man, I want just a still picture. I will send that directly to Lytle. I want a still picture of that so bad.
Well, I'll get your picture, I'll get you the video, and then I'm gonna run. I know I can outrun him.
Well, okay, for crying out loud, my 4-year-old can outrun him. My lawnmower can outrun him.
Your lawnmower.
And not the riding tractor that's in the garage. No. My
The
push
push mower.
mower can outrun him. Actually, my push mower is a self-propelled. I think it worked him a little too hard the last time he tried to use it. Did I just hear somebody blink in? Nope.
Nope.
Of course.
Just us.
Of course, here we are. You're getting introduced. He was supposed to be on today, and I said, look, we're going to go at 6:30. We're going to do a 2-hour show tonight. Let's have a good show. And I mean, God, you've done some amazing work already just on that Facebook page alone.
Where's he at? Scaring children.
Oh, yeah, he's out trying to give candy to children out of the side of a van. Sketchy little bastard. He makes me a little nervous. That's all I can say. One of these days he's going to get us sued. I really think that one of these days he will get us sued. So now you were up yesterday and you got to check out the studio. You got to check out where Home Central is at, and you know where I'm going with the revamp. So what do you think so far as what you're getting into?
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy?
Yeah. I don't see it being that hard to get things up and moving.
Oh, we're going to have some fun with it. That's the thing. And I mean, of course, we've got some marketing. I've got them, like I told you, the social media, the marketing on that side. Yeah. You're taking that over. So to also,
oh, wow.
That, and now to give you, I don't think you and I got into a whole lot of my history yesterday because, we couldn't get in because I'm sure it was collect.
But you get the idea. That was one of the old shows.
Right.
Let me see here. Here's where Mike was in and out then. That was October. Let's go to November. But yeah, I mean, I need to download all of these and get them back on the hard drive with my masters, That's insane. Oh, yeah, here's one where the recording computer for the show actually crashed. And I titled it The Show That Almost Wasn't. Because after the recording computer crashed, I sat up all night and I turned it back into a mono style AM type show and re-edited it so I would be able to have the show to put up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there was times where Rage fell asleep in a planning call.
Shit.
That was where Chris started calling in as listener Chris before he became Chronic Chris. Everybody that day, here's one where everybody, literally everybody, got locked out of like their cars or their houses during the whole show. Um, 3 hours of beer tasting. There was the one that ended with my my old Alesis board. I mean, there was so much back then. And I'm going to end up just going through and making sure I can get the shows and download them, that they're not corrupted, and get them onto the hard drive. So I've got all the masters again. And then I've got to go through and find some of the best stuff that was in there and get it edited down for content and turn it into something, you know? But there was so much cool stuff. So as you guys start to build your shows up and take off, that's going to be a lot of what I work on. Is I'm going to go back and listen to a lot of these old shows and find stuff and mark down time and edit for best of bits. And yeah, there's going to be some Rage in there. There'll be some Mike in there, Meatball, Veronica. Tabby didn't really do a whole lot except try to get me sued. She was walking around on the streets of Peoria calling people a dick sucker.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, yeah, it was bad. And I was like, no, your little high ass cannot be a part of this show if you're going to do that shit. There was the start with Wrestling for a Cure. There was so much that happened back then. I mean, you heard me talking about Riley. He was 4.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he's 10 now.
Mm-hmm.
This equipment in this show has been around most of his life.
Right.
And it's something that he has always known. And it's just, yeah. So, in closing, I want to say to everybody, thank you for sticking with us.
Yeah.
I honestly did not expect to do a 2-hour program tonight. And I hope next year brings something good that all of us can be proud of. And I'm not talking just me. I'm talking everybody in the cast. As these guys start to branch out and build their shows, I ask that you give them support and cheer them on as you have all of us together. And let's see what 23 brings. I think it's going to turn out to be real well. I'm definitely looking forward to being in Texas. I can't wait to leave. I'm looking forward to Monday. It's been a very big anticipation build. And 420 will back it up.
Yes.
I mean, how many times since I've been back, when I got back in September, how many times have I said, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here?
Multiple times a day.
A day.
No, I'm not joking, everybody.
No, he's not. He's very sincere about that.
Whether it be him calling and we talk for an hour, or he'd say it in our Mayhem chat, private chat, in person.
Yeah. I mean, I'm ready to go.
It's like I said before, I totally understand.
And, I've got so many people, you fans have been so gracious as to, you all stand up and you say, go do it. Do well, man. We're happy for you. Kick ass. we're looking forward to when the show's back on. But go do, and I'm so grateful for that too. I'm finally at that cusp. That one dope fiend X is out of my life. Yeah, I still got to deal with stuff when it comes to my son's mother, but shit happens. One of the things that happened that never should have is I never should have nutted in that. But I got a great kid out of it, and I love my son, and I'm telling you, I've been down 11 years. It's been a hard road. And I'm heading out at the beginning of the year and getting into a new job. Very soon a new place, and definitely a new life. And I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. I'm going to be able to put a camera out the window in the middle of the winter when 420 is like, oh my God, there's 2 foot of snow on the ground. I go, where?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And then I'll hear everybody go, fuck you, TJ. I don't see any snow. The pool's closed, but I don't see any snow.
It's closed.
But I mean, this is the direction my life is going, and I'm excited for it. And yeah, you guys are coming along for the ride. I mean, who would have ever thought that we'd see Mayhem Unleashed coming from Texas?
Mm-hmm.
Whoever thought that we'd see it become a broadcasting network?
Right.
But it's eventually going to go there. And I got you guys to thank for, and it was, I got to tell you guys, it was the fans. More often than not, it was you fans that drug me out of my funk and got me back behind the microphone and made me remember why I really love doing this. My team has always had my back.
Yes.
Tim Givens, even though he's upset with me for some reason, and I don't know what the reason is, he's still a part of my team. And I still love Tim to death, and I would be more than happy to have him on the show again. And I would even love to find a niche for him, even if it would be co-hosting with 420 and doing the whole wrestling thing. I mean, that would be great.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of heart and a lot of love for Tim Givens, and I would love to have him back. There are some differences between me and Jason Kluge. As a friend, I think the world of Kluge. I hope everything goes well for him. I don't wish him any ill will or any animosity.
Understand.
And I just don't think that our styles of how we do things really mesh.
For shows.
And with the shows, I mean, it really doesn't. And, I think that separation was probably for the best. Because I can look at it now and I can look back into the past and where me and Chronic Chris were at each other's throats. And now we don't talk as much as we used to, but we get along again. We think the world of each other. Chris is still one of my better friends. And when we talked the last time, he came out and he said, you were really pushing me to get into the music thing. And now that I'm finally doing it, you were right. And I'm doing great with it. And I said, man, I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wanted. He goes, yeah, I mean, it's more my style. And I said, I'm very happy for that. there have been people, Rage. I still do talk to Rage once in a while. He's just as useless now as he was back then. I mean, I think he would be here to help me move if I put a wrestling ring in the backyard. He is still so absorbed in wrestling. Like it's life, and it's not, it's something completely different.
I don't think he'd help you move. He'd critique you how the wrestling.
Oh, yeah. He'd be out there playing in the wrestling ring. He wouldn't haul shit into the truck. Actually, he'd be taking stuff out of the truck because he's made it very clear he doesn't want me to move.
Where else was he going to get money from?
Sarah Jane. Still hadn't paid her back. $50 fucking. It's been over 15 years. He still hadn't paid her back. Jesus Christ.
He was worse than Jimmy was trying to get weed from me.
Yeah, exactly. But no,
come on, man. I know you got some. I don't have any.
Yeah, I'll go way back, like Billy and Mike, Ryan. God, Ryan. Oh my God, Ryan. Ryan was my co-host in New Mexico for the show I did down there, and just a phenomenal co-host. And they've all moved on and got their own things going, and they've done well, and I'm very proud of all of them. And like Veronica and I dated, we had a major falling out. I really don't think of her that often anymore. I'm actually kind of happy I don't think of her that often anymore. I really learned with that relationship the type of human being she is, and common courtesy prevents me from saying it. So, I mean, and even her, I mean, as bad as she did me, I don't wish her any ill will. Hey, go do you. I hope you become successful and you can rub my face in it someday. I would be happy to sit there and go, yeah, it took you long enough. And most of these people do it on their own. Tim was one of the guys that helped me out up in Wisconsin with everything I was trying to do there, and was just a phenomenal guy to be around and just a wonderful person. And Roy's an asshole, but he's still one of my friends.
Roy? No.
Yeah, Roy and I served together. But,
Oh.
I could go back and just look at how this program evolved over the years and what it's done. And I've been here riding it out, and really, honestly, 420 will back this up. There are days where I get on here, I'm just like, oh my God, why am I doing this?
Like about a couple weeks ago.
And then I did it. I started the show. And then next thing you know, we've had a 3-hour show that we're all just rolling on the floor and cracking up.
Right.
And it started with me going, oh, why am I doing this? I'm tired. I just want to go to bed. And it turned into that. There have been days where I got on, I'm like, we're going to have a great show. And it lasted 30 minutes. I'm like, I got to end this right now. And I got a case of the red ass with everybody after it was done.
I can attest to that.
There have been things that have happened behind the scenes that, I did not agree with. And I jumped in head first and argued the point. And boy, I'll tell you what, people don't like my style when it comes to that. And you know what? Tough shit. I am who I am, and that's all that I am. I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
No, as I said before, it's your show, so if it needs to be run the way you want to, you gotta abide by how
you gotta do it.
Need to be done.
You gotta do it. You gotta do it by the numbers. And I've worked on shows with different people. I've worked on shows that were scripted.
And that's why I was saying that you would know how you want it run because you've been in all these shows.
Well, I mean, I've worked on shows that were scripted, and the script was God until proven otherwise. I've been on shows that one or two people are exempt, everybody else catches crap. I've hosted my own shows and I've scripted them. And I've done outlines and I've done all sorts of stuff. And really, what really works, and especially with this team now, especially over the last year, is I sit back and I may not know what to go with, but at least I got an idea on where to guide it. And the team really does the work. And sometimes it's on the fly. And sometimes they've got it planned. But it always turns out to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a lot of fun doing it. So since this is it, and once I log it all off, and 420 and I will probably talk for a little bit, but I'm going to go have a New Year drink. And then I'm going to start the biggest chore that's probably the hardest one. It's the heart-wrenching one that I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put a couple of them boxes together first thing in the morning, and I'm going to be in this room. And it's time to tear the studio down, put the cords away, get everything ready to move. And I will see you guys again in Texas. And 420, what do you got to add?
Well, again, everybody, thanks for showing up when you did. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for giving us likes and everything. Thanks for commenting. It's all appreciated. It helps make the show go a little bit funner and easier when we hear what you got to say. It's been fun. Thanks, TJ, for giving me an opportunity to do this, because it's something that I've always kind of wanted to do, whether it be in a music show or just, co-hosting or whatever. So I see good things to come from what we talked about next year, and I wish everybody a Happy New Year.
So next time I'm going to see all you guys, I will be in Texas. I might log on for a little bit Friday. I've got one more email I got to send out. I've got to send Tyler the intro music.
Yeah, he mentioned that to me the other day.
I wish he'd hurry up and get that done. I'm sure I can hear him bitching already, But everybody, I'm not going to play any out music. I didn't play any start music tonight. I hope every one of you has a safe and happy New Year. And we'll ring in 2023 with a new dynamic and a new step forward. So take care. And I will see you guys in Texas. Good night.
If you're going drinking, get a cab.